What is up, guys? This is Voices for Breakfast here by getting our video. And in today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this right here. So basically, this is a toy fair, and this is an image of all the Thomas Trap Masters and push-alongs. Nope, this is a new motorized range and a new push-along diecast. So I was just scrolling through the motorized wiki for Thomas and Friends 2025. Yeah, the 34th year. Yeah, we do see all this. We see Thomas and Donald, but if you go under Thomas, you can see different engines. And then you get this image right here. That is what we're discussing right here, right now. So basically, I guess this is like a toy fair, and like Mattel decided to have like a little bookshelf of like all the engines and stuff. So today we're taking a look at all of them. So first off, we have Nia. So Nia has like her regular stuff and stuff. Then a brake van and a truck with an elephant. I can see why she has an elephant on her flatbed, since she literally comes from Africa, where elephants mainly live. So yeah, I can see that. And keep in mind, the rolling stock does seem a bit shuffled, so keep that in mind. Next, we have Thomas with Annie and Clarabelle. I like it. It's the same Thomas we saw with that one brown truck. Y'all remember that? So yeah, that looks pretty cool. Also, the first time you get to see Annie and Clarabelle in this new motorized range. And then next we have James. Now earlier, which like a few seconds ago, I was talking about how Nia's rolling stock was shuffled. Well, look at James. The milk truck is behind James, and James's tender is behind the milk tanker. That's supposed to be on a reverse card. James's tender is supposed to be behind him, and the milk tanker is supposed to be behind his tender. Like, I'm not mad about this. I'm just, let's see, the rolling stock seems a bit shuffled, but I'm not mad. And then next we have a Dirty Thomas, which if y'all can't see, it's the Thomas where the red arrow is pointing. Now this Thomas specifically is a Dirty Thomas. As you can see, it has like a little dust on it, so that proves like Thomas got covered in dirt or something. And then behind him are trucks. Now if you take a look at the trucks, you can't really see that well, but like based off the trucks, it is CGI based. Literally, some trucks look pretty good. And next, boy, do we got some good stuff right here. We got Percy. My boy Percy in the new motorized range. So basically, it's just regular Percy. Then his mail truck, which kind of looks like the I'll Just Go mail truck, but hey, at least it's not really the I'll Just Go truck. And then a brake van. The same brake van Nia uses. And next we got Gordon. For some reason, Gordon's face is just flat. But I mean, I kind of like it. But anyways, if we take a look at Gordon, we have his like regular body, his tender. Now, for some reason, Gordon is bigger than his tender. I don't know why he's bigger than his tender. And then we got the express coach, which is the same size as Gordon, just shorter. And next, boy, this is the first time we get to see Flying Scotsman in a motorized range. The first and last time we ever got to see the motorized Scotsman was back in 2016 when they first released it. And then for 2018 for the dark green side printing on the tender chassis removed. And then motorized 2020. I guess they brought back the Tripmaster to shelves. And then after 2020, it just completely vanished. And 5 years later, we get to see Flying Scotsman's return. Thank God. He's back. Now, if you take a look at him, he's regular. Also, I forgot to note this, but like all the engines have the same old red switch. But anyways, if you take a look at Scotsman, he looks the same, yeah. But again, the same problem with Gordon. His tenders are small. Heck, his tenders are smaller than Gordon's. I don't know why they're small. To be honest, I really hope they fix that before they release the motorized range. But I mean, either way, if they're small, I'll still like it. And then we got Nia again, but this time with a yellow and red truck. I mean, when I mean yellow and red truck, I mean the wheels are red and the truck base is yellow. Also, to point out where the second Nia is, it's right there. It's the same old Nia, no differences, but besides the truck. And then next we move on to the Diecast range. We'll come back to the TriMaster range soon. So we got James. James be looking good though. Plus the fact he has gray wheels. When was the last time I ever saw James with gray wheels? Next we have the two Thomases. It's these two Thomases right here. Now one Thomas is dirty, which is the one behind Henry. And then the one in front of James is like clean and stuff. And then we have Percy, still the same. I like it. And then we have Henry. To be honest, Henry looks pretty good. It looks the same as the motorized Gordon. His face is a bit flat, but I don't care. Now the one you've probably been waiting for is my boy Duck. But I'm gonna go back to this image to get a clearer version. I mean, not a clearer version, but we'll look at it. So, we got Duck. To be honest, for some reason, Duck looks like he's in his, like, television series form. Because by the look of his TriMaster, it looks like they just based off the television series Duck. To be honest, if they did, I really like that. And then right behind them is the red truck. And also here's the separate image to get a better look at him. Now I see that he has his GWR logo. His 8, I can kind of see his 8. The 8 is just blurred. But either way, that looks like a very good TriMaster. I bet some other Thomas YouTubers flipped out when they saw Duck in the range. The last time we ever saw a TriMaster Duck was the TriMaster Hit Toy Company. Duck was added in 2007 and discontinued in 2008, a year after it released. But hey, we got Duck back. And finally, we got our last 4 engines in the row. So first off, we're taking a look at Thomas. And not the usual Thomas y'all would see. This is the previous Thomas we had. Because if we take a look between the new one and this one, as you can see, the previous Thomas we had was like the motorized TriMaster 2 or Revolution. Now this Thomas is based off the Revolution version, but they made it a bit different, so it kind of looks like the current new range Thomas. And then with his brown truck, it was pretty good. A little remake from the motorized Thomas we took a look at back in December. Next, we have Percy with his green truck full of coal. It's basically the same truck as Thomas, just with a different color. Percy still looks the same. And finally, we got Gordon and James without their rolling stock. Now this looks better. Instead of the milk truck being between James and his tender, now it's just James and his tender. Gordon still looks the same with the small looking tender. And that's pretty much it. Let me get more information about a new TriMaster or push along. I'll let you guys know. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys